Hold on. Hold on. Please hold. Trying to pop out YouTube chat. Can't figure it out. Great. All right, we'll just pull it up on my other monitor. Hi! What's up, everybody? I'm trying to figure everything out here. Gone is our transition because I can't figure it out on our new streaming platform. But hey, welcome to the new and improved Pride of Detroit stream. Now streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time because I'm fancy like that. Mostly because Twitch finally changed their policy. So if YouTube is your preferred method of watching streams, congratulations. Pride of Detroit has now joined the fold. Not a haircut. I'm just fresh out of the shower. I'm actually getting a haircut very shortly. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Technology, that's right. So just so we're clear, until I figure out a better way to do this, YouTube, you're going to be way extreme right. Twitch, you're over here. All right? I'm going to try to give ample time to both of you. And to the YouTube crowd, a couple things. There's more things to do on the Twitch side. Like gambling channel points and using channel points. I haven't quite figured out all of the perks that YouTube live streaming has. But we do have memberships set up, so if you want to support us over on YouTube, you can. There are a few custom emotes for subscribers or members, whatever they call them, on YouTube. But until we get more members, we can't add all of the emotes that we have on the Twitch side. Anyways, hi! Enough of the insider baseball stuff. We're going to live stream a game of Madden. If this is your first time watching us, whether on YouTube or Twitch, we like to simulate the upcoming matchup the Lions are facing on Madden 24. I don't play a game of Madden 24. We just watch the computers go at it. We set the lineups based on what we think the lineups are going to look like on Sunday, and we let them battle it out. And through 6 weeks, Madden has gotten it right 0 times. They have picked the loser every single time. The team that wins the Madden Sim has lost in real life every single time. Perfect 0-6. And based on the overall ratings, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm hoping for 0-7 because I believe the Ravens are like an 86 in Madden. The Lions are just an 82. So I think there's a good chance the Ravens are going to win this Madden Sim, which hopefully continues to mean good things for the real Detroit Lions. I'm just now noticing that Twitch chat is not showing up here, which is disappointing. I wonder if I can fix that in any sort of way. That's a chat background. Chat box. Interesting. Sorry. I'm not trying to silence you. I moved, again, more insider baseball thing. We moved from Streamlabs to just OBS. You see it? Do you see it? No, you don't. I mean, in this box right here. Usually chat is right here on the screen. I'm not trying to silence anybody. I don't know why it's not working. This dual cast is scaring you? I need to bring you guys closer because I can barely read your names. I'm sorry, Fernicious, probably. After what MCDC said about Gibbs, how many touches does he get? I'm thinking pretty similar to what he got in Atlanta. So 15 to 20 carries, another handful of catches. I'm not going to ignore YouTube, all right? There's 34 real people over there, okay? How many are over here? 142? Well, it'll leave now. Anyways, let's get back to it. The first thing we do before we fire up Madden is check out the latest Madden ratings and how they have changed week by week. We like to see if they're giving the appropriate Lions players some credit. Typically, the answer is no. But let's see. All right, so we got Amon-Ra almost into the 90s finally. Bumps up 2 spots after his, 12 catch performance last week, which is interesting because that's the first time he's moved all season. He's been in 87 all year, finally moving up to 89. Let's get him in the 90s. All right, man. Get your S together. See, I'm already practicing for Movember. Not gonna swear. Penei Sewell moves up to an 88 as well. Everyone's kind of creeping up to the 90s here. Goff moves up 2 points, which seems fair. Where did he start the year at? So he's jumped 4 points this year already, from an 80 to an 84. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't believe YouTube has channel points. No. You know, we're gonna move Twitch. You know what? We're gonna make it clear now. Twitch is YouTube on the left, although now on this screen it's to the right. Twitch over here. YouTube, Twitch. All right, here we go. What else we got here? David Montgomery loses a point, I guess, just because he got injured. I mean, he wasn't running particularly well either, but interesting. Cam Sutton bumps up a point. That seems fair. He's jumped a good 3 points this year, which is interesting because, I don't know, with the Steelers, you'd imagine he'd have a pretty high rating already. When he moves over to the Lions, he suddenly gets more attention and more credit? What universe are we living in? Crazy. Anzalone, I was wondering how much they were going to bump him up this week. Anzalone's got to have a ton of movement this year. Yeah, he's up 4 points already. Five in the last 3 weeks. It's really coming on. Love to see that. I'd like to see him in the low 80s, to be completely honest. I think he's playing that well. Kirby Joseph goes down 1. Marvin Jones goes down 1. None of those particularly surprising. Rough day for Kirby in Tampa, but I think he'll bounce back. Aleem a little low for my liking. Not going to lie. Think he should be a little bit higher. Not sure why you're taking 2 catch away from Sam Laporta. He dropped like 1 pass, and 1 got knocked away from him on a really good defensive play. I don't like that. Will Harris gets some bump, but overall not a bump. Derek Barnes drops a spot, which is weird to me. He should also be way higher than a 70. And looks like that's about all the movement we're getting this week. Okay, that sounds fair, Nyan. I know you were one of the handful of people that were excited about the move over to YouTube. All right, I think we're good there. Let's fire up Madden. While we wait, we'll go full cam so you don't have to look at my messy background. I should also take this time to thank all of our subscribers over on Twitch. Let's scroll down. First of all, James Link, thank you for the follow. Twine Winder, 4 months subscribed to the channel, says the Madden Sim, a tradition like no other. That's right. That's right. Every Saturday morning. Although next week, I should let you guys know ahead of time because it's a Monday night game. The Lions push all of their schedules a day back. So Saturday morning, I will be at Allen Park for practice and press conferences and all of that stuff. So Sunday morning, pre-NFL football Madden Sim, what do we think? We could theoretically do it Friday night, but I think I'd prefer to do it Sunday morning. How do we feel about that? Do we like it? Is my stream frozen? Okay, it's just lagging because Madden is eating everything up. Sunday morning? All right, cool. Where is my cursor? There it is. All right, we'll go video game. Sports. Tell them, please show up. Don't do this to me. Come on. Come on, OBS. Yeah, there we go. All right. Woodchuck Hunter a bit says betting the house on Ravens for the sim. It's not going to be straight up. I'm going to let you know now. Captain James Kirk bit says still more nervous for this game than the actual game. Where would you prefer we watch? I don't care, honestly. Obviously, we want to grow our YouTube community now that we're going to be there more often. But wherever you guys prefer to be is where I want you to be. Wherever you're most comfortable. I will say my main focus will be on Twitch just because that's where I'm comfortable with, but I'm going to try to manage this as best I can. And we're trying this new streaming software. I might go back to Streamlabs and just pay for the ultimate version or ultra version that allows me to co-stream, but we'll see. CGC, thank you for the 27 months. Says hi, YouTube. YouTube, say hi to CGC. Scotty Questions, 17 months, subscribe to the channel. Says, extreme close-up. Wow. Nice T, Jeremy. Oh, did you notice? Did you notice? Did you notice this? It's backwards. Maybe a custom-made T-shirt. It says Pride of Detroit backwards. Wow, no one on YouTube said hi to you, CGC. How do you feel about that? Oh, look, comments are showing back up. That's weird. They're not. I am at. Oh, they're. Hey, it's showing up from both chats. I believe that's both YouTube and Twitch. That's fun. Cool. I don't know how I fixed it, but there you go. It's been fixed. Oh, you sweaty doofus. Can I wear the mini hats? Sweaty doofus. Again, another perk of Twitch over YouTube is that we have channel point redemptions where you can make me do dumb stuff like wear little cowboy hats. Let me catch up real quick and then we'll get into the game. I'm sorry. Tara DC, thank you for the 10 months subscribed to the channel. Scroll. So JT Sam 75 bits says, how much would you expect playoff tickets for nosebleeds to be at Ford Field? Oh boy, that's a great question. At least $200, maybe $300, $400. It's hard for me to even guess. What would Eric do on the? I mean, I'm down to get him involved in the Madden Sim. I love Eric. I'm not sure what he would do. Just sit here and give color commentary while I do play-by-play. How do you gain followers? Produce a lot of content, both on stream and off stream. I kind of got lucky because we're mainly a web page. We're mainly a Detroit Lions blog, and so we came in with a pretty big following already to move over to Twitch and YouTube. There will be my Lomas. I think it'd be hard to pull Eric away from family on a Saturday morning. All right, I'm going to double check. How are the levels, by the way? I have not checked. That's the one thing I didn't do yet. Is the game? The game's probably a little too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Thank you. You like my cowboy hat? I'll double check the rosters, but I think they've been updated. They have. All right, so we gotta customize the depth chart to make sure it fits with what we expect the lineups to be. Like this one, David Montgomery has already been declared out. So Jahmyr Gibbs expecting to get a heavy workload this week. Now, Craig Reynolds, questionable, dealing with a hamstring and a toe, I believe. The question is, do we keep him as number 2? And then who are we putting as our number 3? Do we want to try to bring up Ozigbo? Do we want to try to bring up Ibrahim? Or do we want to put someone like Amon-Ra or Khalif Raymond in the backfield? Go get Ozigbo? Everyone wants Ozigbo. All right. Both YouTube and Twitch have agreed on Ozigbo. So we're going to go get Ozigbo real quick. Wait. Got it. I believe... Did we do this last week? I feel like we did. I don't think it's going to be Ibrahim this week. There he is. I feel like it's too quick. You know, he just joined the team. All right. So Montgomery's going to go off, and then let's can I not, how do I add someone like down here? Like if I wanted to put Amon-Ra St. Brown here, is there a way I can do that? What's up, Tigers? Thank you, government plates. I guess we'll just put, I mean, neither of these guys are going to play, so it's kind of, it's fine. Montgomery will be 4th. Can't do it? All right, forget it then. Daryl Daniels will continue to be the fullback, although it'll be interesting to see if maybe Daryl Daniels becomes inactive, or maybe they even waive him, because they're going to need a roster spot for Josh Paschal this week, And with James Mitchell potentially returning, I'm not sure they're going to need 4 tight ends active on game day. Just something to keep an eye on. All right. This all looks good. I'm guessing you guys probably want me to do this. Make Khalif Raymond 4 over Marvin Jones. So we're going to do that. Does that look good to everybody? The wide receiver thing is still trying to figure things out, I think. What do you predict? Without giving too much away and getting a stern talking from Eamon, what do you predict? You mean for the running back situation? I couldn't even tell you. J-Mo's right here? You want Josh above J-Mo? What do we think? This all looks good. All right, you guys want Josh above J-Mo? Done. All right. All right, left guard we got to figure out here. I'll be honest, I don't even have a clue this week. I did have a strong feeling that it was going to be Coyote Aushika last week. I don't know this week. They only practiced once, and I did not take a look at who was repping at left guard. But it sounds like, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Aushika again, because it sounds like Vaitai's close, but maybe not close enough. But I think it's going to be Aushika this week again. So I think that's probably the best way to put it. Oops, I didn't mean to take Sorsdal out completely. All right, we'll keep Aushika there. Graham at guard. All right, I think that's all we really have to make adjustments to, except we should probably put Josh Paschal in the lineup. The question is where. I mean, this is so messed up because the left end is really more Aiden Hutchinson than it is Romeo. In fact, I'm going to do that. We're going to switch these up. Charles Harris starts on that side. Aiden Hutchinson starts on the left. Romeo, I mean, they don't have a good understanding of, oops, that's not what I meant to do, of what the Lions' defensive scheme actually looks like. And then maybe put Paschal above Julian? Like that? I could put him behind Kamish. Kaminsky doesn't get, like, any playing time, does he? In these sims, I feel like he never does. Like, where is he even located? That's the question, Dan, is how... I'll check for Pittman. How are they going to make room for Josh Paschal? I mean, I do think David Montgomery going to IR is a possibility. Again, this is just, like, I don't have any inside information here. But I feel like that's a possibility. Maybe they cut someone like I said, maybe one of the tight ends goes. Maybe an extra offensive lineman goes with Vaitai. Maybe someone like, God, I don't know if you want to do this, but defensive back, what's his name? Gilmore. Maybe Gilmore. Do we know how many more IR elevations they have? They get 8 in a season, and I think they've used, what, 3? So they'll still have 5 more. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're wasting time here. I mean, we're talking. We're not wasting time. I think this is fine. We're just going to leave it like this. Barnes. All right, Pittman's there. Anthony, I love you, but let's put Malcolm ahead of you. All right. Yeah. Pittman's here as well. There. Pittman. All right. All right. Corners, we're good there. We do have to put nickel back in the game. Let's see where that is. Third running back, we got to make sure David Montgomery isn't in there. Great. Power back. Who should be our power back? I guess still... Do we want Gibbs or do we want Reynolds as the power back? Or do we want Ozigbo as the power back? What do you guys think? Was Rodrigo over Campbell? Jack Campbell's a starting Mike. That's why. Oh man, Twitch is giving me all different answers for the power back. What does YouTube think? I got a Reynolds. Where am I? There we go. Power back. So, Craig Reynolds is 215. Ozigbo is 225. Man, Craig Reynolds is an overall 59. I wonder if they bumped him up. You know what? I'm making the executive decision. Divine Ozigbo, you're a goal line back this week. I can't put Project Martin at fullback. I'd love to. All right, slot, good. Hutch. Harris, that looks good. This doesn't look good. How about we put Pascal in here? I mean, Levi could be... I feel like Levi might be inactive this week. Yeah, and like Kaminsky in there too. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that. Okay, that's fine. Slot. Hey, Brian Branch, welcome back, buddy. All right, we're good. Now, we got to go over... Who are we playing this week? Ravens. I'm going the wrong way. We'll just go the other way. Okay. Who's the guy that's out? I'm drawing a blank right now. Why are you rioting? What did I do wrong? Don't riot, Indigo. Marcus Williams, that's him. Thank you. And I believe that's it. Whoops. Geno Stone has been playing well for them. I believe he has 3 interceptions so far. All right. There we go. All done. All done. We did it, chat. Let me just make sure he's in. Okay, we're good. It might be Craig. You might be right, YouTube. But let's be fun. Let's be fun. Let's see what Divine Ozigbo's got. You're enjoying the sport turf? Okay, great. I'm glad, because sometimes it feels like I'm being overly tedious. In the meantime, let me thank some more subs. I know some more came in there. Snelly Belly, thank you for the 2 months. Says let's go Lions. Meckle J, thank you for using your Prime sub over here for free. Appreciate you. Scott Powers, thank you for using your Prime as well for 7 months now. Let's see. Here we go. We don't know what the Lions are wearing yet in terms of their unis, but obviously we like to make our own predictions or have a lot of fun here. Jeremy, did you see the video by Underdog Fantasy with Josh Norris and Colt McCoy breaking down plays from the Bucs game? I have not. There's been so much good content on that Lions game. I haven't been able to catch it all. I saw Kurt Warner break it down. I saw JT O'Sullivan break it down. Both of those were fantastic, and I'd highly recommend both of those. Why do I keep Rams? What am I doing? All right, YouTube, if you're not familiar, this is the part where we get to choose Lions uniforms. And let's take quick notice. Ravens 86 overall. Lions all the way over there at 80. Remember that when you're making your predictions, Twitch. All right, let's pick the Lions first. What do you guys want the Lions to be wearing? Now, they've been sporting their blue helmets all week at practice, but they're just doing that to break them in for Monday night. They're not going to wear them today or this week. We were an 82, but I think some of the roster moves, some of the roster adjustments drop them to an 80. Blueberries? I think all whites make more sense on the road. You know what, YouTube? Oh, what's up, Miko? Did you see me and Morgan break it? I did see most of that. I don't think I've watched. No, I watched all of your Bucks breakdown. I did not watch your Ravens preview yet. You know what? Twitch, you're going to hate this, but YouTube, you're new to the scene. You get to pick, YouTube. I need you all to talk to each other, YouTubers. And you guys get to pick what the Lions are going to wear this week. Big Earn is on both. I'm sorry, Twitch. We need to welcome our new guests, okay? All whites? I'm seeing a lot of all whites. Is marshmallows all whites? Let's do all whites. What is this? This is custom away? That didn't look very. Oh god, I do love the white top blue bottoms though. All grays. Ew. Get those ugly 2000 uniforms away. YouTube. Am I allowed to do polls in YouTube? Can I do a poll? Is that a thing? Oh, there is a poll in YouTube. Look at that. You know what? There we go. Uniforms. All whites. White top, blue bottom. All gray. There you go, YouTube. Congratulations. You have your first poll. Twitch, you can jump over to YouTube really quick. I don't know how. Oh, I didn't set a time limit. Okay. And we'll give you. I'll give you 1 minute, YouTube, to decide, and then we're all gonna come together and vote on what we want for the Ravens. Okay? Okay, Twitch. You got 1 minute. Twitch chat, behave. The Ravens are wearing white bottoms. I mean, we don't have to make it that way. Right now, it's pretty close. It's 50% all white, 42% white top, blue bottoms. You guys got about 30 more seconds to vote. Wow. Twitch, I thought you behaved better, to be honest. I'm a little disappointed in you right now. I thought you were a nice, welcoming community. Looking like all white's gonna take it. 10 seconds. Bear slays. That's not nice. All right, the all whites have it. Ooh, I did not mean that sentence. Pretend I didn't say that. Why do I keep putting myself in that situation? Oh, there we go. All whites happening. Ravens. Let's look it over. Let's see what we got here. We got their classic homes, which does, yes, include white pants. We could make them reverse it, but then we got two teams with blue tops. I don't know how that's any different. We could make them go all purple. All perps. All grapes. They're grape unis. No? Can't do creamsicle. That's not a thing. Oh, they could go all black. I'm not sure what I'd feel about the name of this matchup if we win with this. I'm not going to say the words out loud, but we could get ourselves into a little bit of trouble. I'm walking a fine line here, Mint Gel. Okay, Palms, careful. Please don't type things like that in chat. Okay, so this is a good mix-up. I kind of like this. Purple top, black bottoms. Ah, goof. How dare you. All right. What do we think? You don't like this? Purple. Okay. You know what? I'm not seeing anyone make a decision here. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. Put in chat what you want. 1, 2, or 3s. 1, 2, or 3. can end this poll, by the way. There, my God, no one is. All right, I'm seeing a lot of ones, a lot of mix of ones and twos on YouTube. Not a lot of threes. Sorry, so we're taking that out. We're not doing 15-minute quarters. All right. I think I see a majority of one, so we're going purple. Let's just get to the game. Can we? 8-minute quarters. It is a 1 o'clock game. It's at Baltimore. But, and this is where I'm afraid to have to leave you guys out on YouTube, because this is where we gamble channel points over on Twitch, which are things that you can make me do to wear this wonderful cowboy hat. I'm about to put on a Mozzarella Sticks t-shirt as well, because you can earn channel points just by watching over on Twitch, and then you can gamble however many channel points you have on each Madden sim. So, I am going to set the line on this Madden sim at Ravens minus 6.5. Which means you have one of two choices. If you pick the first option, Ravens minus 6.5, you are predicting the Ravens to win this Madden sim by 7 points or more. Any other outcome, you lose. If you pick the Lions plus 6.5, if the Lions lose by 6 points or less, tie, or win the game, you win. But if the Ravens win by 7 points or more, you lose. Clear? Clear, Twitch chat. It really only affects you. But YouTube, if you want to come over to our Twitch and participate, twitch.tv/Pride of Detroit. You're more than welcome to come over and watch on that side as well. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have any equivalent to channel points that I'm aware of, so I can't gamble for you guys. But you guys are going to get, I'm only going to give you guys, no, I'll give you guys 5 minutes. 5 minutes to put in your predictions. Right meow. Over on twitch.tv/Pride of Detroit. The actual line of the game is 3 points, but because there is such a discrepancy in Madden, the Ravens are an 86, the Lions are an 80. I'm setting the line for the Madden sim at 6.5, and because the Lions are also 1-5 in Madden sims, they don't seem to like the Lions that much. So how do you bet? There should be a little blurb at the top of your Twitch chat stream. There's a purple button that says predict, and then it'll give you options on how to predict. Listen, I'm not pro gambling, but I am a good odds maker. Mako, 23-month subscriber channel, says just here to gamble, and then I'm going back to YouTube. By the way, Mako's doing an awesome job over on our YouTube channel with all the tremendous native content there. So Twitch, even if you're enjoying the live streams, I do highly recommend subscribing to our YouTube channel, where there's a ton of stuff that you don't see on Twitch over there. I'm sure all the people watching on YouTube are well aware of all the stuff he and Morgan and occasionally Ryan are doing over there. So absolutely do that. ! YouTube on our Twitch chat to get a link. I have not set up Nightbot over on YouTube, but I will, so that you guys can get a bunch of links. An ! Twitch, so you can jump over to Twitch really quickly. We're going to start doing Movember in a little bit over a week. You'll have live links to donate to the charities of our choosing this year. All that sort of stuff. Anyways. Yeah, no problem. Ultimate Punisher. I see you have bet on the Lions. Let's see. 67% of the channel points are on the Ravens. People seem to be learning how these Madden sims typically work. Right now, Izzy has 250,000 channel points on the Ravens minus 6.5. Meanwhile, MJ Kimball, 150K on the Lions plus 6.5, which pays out 2-1 right now with how many channel points are on the Ravens. Excuse me right now. That's right. We're not gambling. These are agreements being made outside of an NFL facility. While we wait, you got about 2 more minutes to put in your channel point recommendations. I see Mr. Blend put their score prediction. 21-16 Lions. Mike Laundry says 30-16 Ravens. How about everyone else? Let me see your score predictions. What do you think is actually, not the Madden Sim, what do you think is actually going to happen tomorrow? Celestial, thank you for the 17-month subscribe to the channel. I'm not sure why we're not getting an alert. Oh, the alert box turned off. That's why. There we go. Now it's back on. There we go. Roar the Lion says 2016 Lions. 24-21 Lions says ha winner. Sammy Boys 24-17 Lions. 21-18 Lions. Oh, a lot of Lions in the chat. 54-0. That one I don't like your chances there. Mike Laundry says 24-20 Lions. 27-10 Lions says Tigers. When I started on paper this week, I was convinced I was going to pick the Lions. I'm the Ravens. And I still kind of feel like they're going to win that game. But I don't know, man. They're not playing consistent football. When the Ravens are at their best, they're as hard as any opponent this year. But, they have a new offensive scheme, and I think they've played a little inconsistently there. Did you know that there's drops today with Madden? I did not. I don't even know how to turn those on. Did I just get a donation? I got an email that I just got a donation. I did not get an alert that I got a donation. Thank you for the $4. I'm sorry it didn't show up. 21-17 Ravens says DE in a bunch of letters. Indigo, I got it. I did not get the alert for it. I was just saying, I see the email that I got it, but thank you for the $4. I don't know why it didn't show up. Probably has something to do with the new software that we're using. It said when I logged in, you enabled it. Huh. I don't know. Either way. I'm not silencing Twitch. How dare you? I didn't get the message. That's a problem. Where would I find it? I wonder if I looked on Twitch. Brought up the stream manager. I was already able to claim one for watching the stream today. Oh. You guys are already getting drops via me. That's awesome. Enjoy the drops then that I apparently set up without knowing. Oh boy, now I'm echoing. What was Indigo? What was the message? I can't find it. I'm sorry. Twitch failed me. Twitch chat is better than YouTube chat. Wow. YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize on Twitch's behalf for the way they're behaving. I can't explain it. I'm welcoming you guys, even if Twitch isn't. All right. Marty, you literally missed it by about 30 seconds. I'm sorry. All right. Enough nonsense, everybody. Jay-Z, all love from me. I feel like Lions are team exposing other teams this year. Knocking off paper division leaders every week. This seems like it. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, I think the Ravens are honestly, arguably the best team they faced. And I know that sounds sacrilege considering they've faced the Chiefs. But they're either the best or second best team the Lions will have faced this year. And I also think it's very possible this is the toughest remaining game on the schedule.
It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens coming up next.
Pinter, Eric usually drops those on Sunday mornings now, so I believe his if you're looking for Eric's what do you call them, prop bets, those will come Sunday morning, in which he's been amazing at so far. It's true. The Ravens have not faced any good pass offenses yet. I'm not going to switch to Al Michaels commentary. All right, here we go. Lions are going to get the ball first. Is that Khalil Dorsey returning or Khalif Raymond? That's Khalif Raymond. Gets to about the 20-yard line before getting stopped. Uh-oh, Malcolm's hurt. Holding that pectoral muscle. Oh. And they're just going to leave him alone on the sidelines. That's pretty rude of him. Where's the training staff? You hate to see that happen on the very first play. By the way, Burn Taco, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, I got to put on the mozzarella shirt. I'll do that after this play. Sorry. Sorry, Lord Goofa. Are you still here? I'm sorry. I got you, bigger. Give is to Gibbs. Got a nice little hole up the right side there. Makes a guy miss. Gets about 7 yards on first down. We'll take that. All right, I'm going to pause real quick. Real quick. Be right back. Oh, shit. I mean, darn. You didn't hear that. There you go. It's backwards, but there you go. Mozzarella stick. Hat's still intact. Don't worry. Hat's still there. All right. By the way, the game is running nice right now. Oops.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think?
Oh, you guys caught me. No swear. The swear jar has not started yet.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
All right. Going to give it to Gibbs again. This time, Aushika blows his block, and it's a 3-yard loss. I'm sorry, it's a 1-yard loss.
Now they need 3 yards on third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and
All right, big play early in this game. Ravens are a very good first-quarter team, but so are the Lions. Two of the best first-half teams in the NFL.
Goff on third down.
Goff, nice inside slant to J-Mo, who breaks one tackle and gets the first down. Going to J-Mo early. You love to see that. And a little scuffle. J-Mo getting a little energized. My boss at work says he knows Dan Skipper. Interesting.
nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box.
Lion ears.
Pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball.
I don't believe Chris has gone to Olive Garden yet. Another run to Gibbs on an early down there. Not much doing there. He'll pick up one before getting taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle.
What was that? Okay, so alerts are coming through. I don't know why the donation didn't. Margo, thank you for the follow. That's such a low level brag, I believe him. Right? Dan Skipper's an interesting guy. Does not love the media. All right, Goff in the shotgun. Going to take the snap. Blitz coming. Moves to his right. Throws on the run. Just batted away. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Would have been close to a first down, but he's incomplete. Setting up a little third and long here. We know the Ravens like to send a lot of disguised looks on third down. Let's see what Mike McDonald, the Ravens defensive coordinator, has dialed up here. Goff back in shotgun. Gibbs to his left. 3 receivers to his right. Good protection for Goff. He's going to look to his left. Finds Amon-Ra St. Brown, who turns it upfield. Down to the 50, inside, down to the 46-yard line of Baltimore. Moving the sticks again. Lions an early 2 for 2 on third down. What's up, puppy? Nice little bullet there. I don't know why Zazu. Okay. Did you want something?
That's what they just did on that play.
Okay. You guys got a free Zazu cameo. Hi, boy. You've gotten almost 1,200 pets from Twitch chat. Did you know that? All right, this time Goff under center. Gonna play action to Gibbs. Plenty of time. Gonna dump it down to Gibbs, but overthrows him. Incomplete. All right, I guess we're coming up in the lap. Back to the shotgun here. Goff got 5 receivers out there, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Gibbs next to him on the right side. The give is to Gibbs. He's got a big hole. Cuts it upfield. Falls forward for 7. Sets up a nice 3rd and manageable. And the Lions are kind of in that part of the field here where it feels like it's 4 down territory for Dan Campbell.
Protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Yeah, a 2nd and long run. All right, they're going I formation here. Showing a run look here. Sam Laporta in line to the right next to Panay. Little play action, though. Again, plenty of time for Goff. Plenty of time. He's looking. Scrambles to his left. Throws deep. Jump ball incomplete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now the Lions got an interesting choice here. You try a 56-yard field goal. You go for it on 4th and 3, or do you punt? Oh, did he do that? I missed it. Jay-Z did that thing. I missed. They're going to punt. Interesting decision here. I don't like it. Oh, it's a fake! They give it to Daryl Daniels! He falls forward for the first down! That is the most realistic thing that Madden has ever done. Let's go! What are we doing here? Love it. Love it, Dan Campbell. Madden is learning. Back to the I formation for the Lions offense. Still first drive of the game. A little play action. Great protection again for Goff. Now it's starting to break down. He's got to get rid of it. He doesn't. And he's sacked by Jadeveon Clowney. A 12-yard loss. Got to put that one on the quarterback. Jared Goff just holding on to the ball too long there. There goes all the momentum. Oh, all right, you got to get down now, bud. I like hanging out with you. All right, we got to chip away here. Just maybe get about half of it back, get into 3rd manageable here. Empty backfield for Goff. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. 4-man rush from the Ravens. Plenty of time. Nice little pocket there. He's going to check it down to Josh Reynolds, but he's only going to pick up 5. Indigo. Viewbots? I don't think so, sir. The patron saint? We're an established Twitch stream, my friend. What are we at? What? I don't even see. How many are we here? Like 300 or something? I don't even see it. All right, well, bring Zaz back. 3rd and 17. Goff looking, running out of time. He's going to get sacked. Oh, he fumbles the ball too. Panay, pick it up! Someone pick it up! Oh, and the Ravens got it. No. My goodness. A promising drive ends in disaster as Goff just holds onto that ball too long, and Owe just trucked him. Panay couldn't pick it up. Graham almost gets it. But the Ravens will take over at midfield. Zazu, you've been requested again. I'm sorry. I know you just got right back in bed, but Uncle Indigo says, no, you can't sleep right now. I want to see you. It's very selfish of him. All right, come here. Oh. You want some banana chips? Okay, there you go. Relax. You want some? Right into the mic. Yeah. Get some ASMR in there. Leave it. Ah!
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
A little pistol formation from the Ravens. Gonna give it. Breaks the tackle. Uh-oh. Ooh. Wow. Gus Edwards with a physical run. Did you just swallow that one? You gotta chew it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Put Bridgewater in. Dang. Goff playing at an MVP level. He makes one mistake and they're already calling for Bridgewater. Nice. Ooh, nice little fill there from Justice Hill. Gets smacked by Kirby Joseph. 2-yard loss. Now we're 3rd and 3. There's dog hair all over me. Activate Hendon Hooker. I do wonder when they're going to activate Hendon Hooker. When are they going to have the luxury of a roster spot for Hendon Hooker? All right. Chance to get off the field here for the Lions defense. Lamar back to pass. Not a lot of pressure. Going to check it down to his tight end. That's Mark Andrews. Wide open. Gets the sideline all the way down to the Lions' 25-yard line. 20-yard gain. Got to cover that guy.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time.
Not sure you need to keep both Dorsey and Lucas, but it's hard to cut one of them, right? Yeah, they like both of those guys on special teams, which is why I almost feel like if they're going to cut someone today to make room for Pascal, I think it might be Gilmore. Gilmore hasn't played much at all. You risk losing him to someone else, but I don't know what else you do. Unless you put Monty on IR, which, again, I think is a possibility. Oh, picked off! Nice pick by Jerry Jacobs, who elevates. Picks it off at the 20-yard line. What a play. He signs the ball. Jerry Jacobs, just an interception machine this year. Watch him elevate here. High point that football. Lamar thought he could lob it over his head. No, no, no. That's a hell of a play.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
Who on IR will come back for you?
Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League.
I don't think James Houston is going to come back, if I'm being completely honest. I'd have to look at who's still there.
I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address.
And those are so many drills focus on that.
CJ maybe. I think they might like save a spot, like save one of their 8 IR returns just in case. Oh, early flag on the play there while they dump it down to Laporta for about 6. It's going to be a holding. It is indeed. Lions are going to be backed up inside their own 10-yard line to start this drive. Panay? That's wrong. That's just wrong. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Come on. Do it. There it is. There it is.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I love you, man. Never change. Lions in a big hole here. Oh my God, he had Jahmyr Gibbs on the wheel, and he may have taken that one to the house. Oh, no. He had Gibbs. If he had just put a little bit more air underneath that ball and allowed him to run underneath it, he's still running. Dan Campbell trying to stay positive here. Looks like he's on a hunger strike. Oh, he has another open receiver, Sam Laporta, and he misses him for a big gain. We got to bump these Jared Goff attributes up a little bit. Oh, no, Bakered it. That's a good way to put it. 2 brilliant play calls from Ben Johnson, and Jared Goff just could not hit the open receivers, and now scary down in distance here. Goff gonna just uncork this one. He's got an open receiver! J-Mo! He dropped it! No! Not a J-Mo drop! No way! I can't believe that entire series. No way. Just 3 chances at explosive plays, and they all just miss. And the Lions go 3 and out.
39-yard punt, no return.
Unbelievable.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't
All right.
lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping.
It's all right. Defense. Let's step it up.
A huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got
Another turnover. Here we go.
maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some
The Lions' record is 1-5. Madden is 0-6 in correctly predicting the outcome. And this is a keeper from Lamar Jackson. Oh, no. Kirby can't bring him down. That's a big 16, 17, 18-yard gain, they'll call it, from Lamar Jackson. Caught the Lions' defense off kilter there. Thank you for the follow, Diabeto. Kirby did get wrecked there. He had freed himself and just got, shook. Nice tackle there by Cam Sutton, though. Ravens back into field goal range. Last time they got down here, though, Jerry Jacobs picked off to Lamar Jackson on a nice athletic play. Let's see if the Lions can get another turnover here. Lamar adjusting the play. Gonna give it to his back there. Not a ton of room. Oh, but he breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle. Down inside the 15-yard line. Gus Edwards. Just a bowling ball out there. Indigo, no. That crosses a line of professionalism I'm not willing to do. I did not get to talk to Kirby about that, no, Dan, but obviously not on the injury report, so I guess that was it. Fried Toaster, thank you for the follow. Looking. Going to throw up the middle, up the seam, wide open. Down inside the Lions' 5-yard line to the 2-yard line. Not sure who that was, but the Ravens set up 1st and goal now at the end of the first quarter. Zay? I don't know their numbers yet. Yeah, so Dave Phipp gave a long answer on Riley Patterson doing kickoffs. What I surmised from his answer was we just thought it was an opportunity to get him some reps, which almost to me sounds like we're not that afraid of the Bucs return game, so let's get him some reps. He did say Jack Fox is still our number 1 guy doing that. Too easy for Gus Edwards, and it is 6-0 Ravens.
And you can forgive this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways.
We'll do guest streams. I'm still trying to talk with the Lions about doing player interviews every week like we have in the past. We did those on Fridays last year. We did them on Thursdays the year before. They're encouraging me to do streams from the facility, but I don't think I have the technology to do that. I would have to do it on my phone, and it'd be too tough. The Movember, it's not going to be a 24-hour stream, but I believe I'm planning to do it actually in December, because there isn't a good day at the end of November to do it. Tentatively scheduled the 18-hour stream. Is that what we'll do? 8 hour? Yeah, 8 a.m. to 12 to midnight. December 5th, Tuesday, December 5th is the tentative date for that. 18-hour stream. I did not ask Amon a question while he's wearing the leprechaun suit. I was right there, though. I really only play one PC game, and it's Fortnite. And I don't play it a lot anymore. But, 6 to? Oh, you're right. 6. That is 16-hour stream then. You're right. You're right, Chad. I'm sorry. Are you getting Dane Brugler back? Maybe. I haven't set up guests at all. That's something I do kind of mid-November. Because asking people, hey, do you want to join my stream in 6 weeks? They're going to be like, yeah, maybe. Why don't you let me know when we're close to that day? All right, Lions looking for a run game. Get a little tricky with it. St. Brown takes the end around. Picks up 11. Nice first down play there. I very occasionally play with John, with Bearded Blevins. I don't play Fortnite enough to do that with him, and since he streams during the day and I have my full-time job as a Lions beat writer, there's not a lot. Why is there an exclamation point above Jahmyr Gibbs? What is that? I've never seen that. What is that? Ooh, they got him! They got him on the wheel this time! Big play to Jahmyr Gibbs. They gave away that play by there was an exclamation point over time. But anyway, with John, we're good friends. I've occasionally joined him for other streams. We had him on the show. We had him during our big stream last year as well. Good friend of mine. I'll see him on Monday. He's going to be at the game on Monday, and I'll probably be hanging out in downtown Detroit for a little bit before the game. So
This offense finding its
it's because the other team has momentum. The computer tells you who they're throwing to. That'd be crazy. All right, line's moving now. Last time they got to midfield, though, they took a couple sacks. He's going to check down to Gibbs again. Can he make the first guy miss? No, he cannot. Picks up 2 yards. We'll call it 3.
on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker.
I am here because my husband is cheering like he's at the actual game. Ramona, who's your husband? Do I know them from their chat, or are they just watching and screaming?
What a nice play he made there.
Because that's amazing. That was not me who asked Fip. Oh, nice little shake there from Jahmyr Gibbs, and he picks up a first down. I did not ask Fip about why Fox got the game ball. I could see why you would guess that. I don't think I asked Fip a question this week.
Shook himself free of a
I
tackle
asked.
and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort
Who did I ask a question to this week? I asked
This offense
Aaron Glenn. I asked a question to. Oh, he didn't get the first down. They're going to mark him short. I challenge that spot.
situation.
Oh, Gibbs, you got to go north-south, buddy. Okay, he got it. He got it.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
And that's why he spent a first-round draft pick on a running back.
Is that true? JP is me. That's crazy.
With these dirty, gritty
I did not ask Glenn about Lamar versus man coverage. No. I asked Glenn, we were talking about Pascal, and I just asked him, like, is he someone you have to now ease in because he's missed 4 weeks, or are you going to – because last time we talked to him, he was like, we're gonna give Pascal more – like, he's going to be a bigger part of the game plan this upcoming week, and then the injury comes. And so I asked him, like, okay, do you pick up where you left off there, or do you have to kind of ease him back in? He's like, nah, with all of our guys coming back from injury, you got to ease him back in.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss. But
Was Josh Reynolds injured there? I missed it.
now it's 2nd and 10.
I did ask that to Dan on Friday as well.
To throw is Goff.
Nice little pocket there. A lot of checkdowns, and that's going to be broken up. Jahmyr Gibbs had it. It was probably only going to be a 2 or 3 yard gain, but knocked away. That's the second time what should have been an easy reception gets knocked down. I do love how open Dan Campbell is, too, because, I mean, I asked him basically like a strategy question, like, how are you going to approach Sunday? Most coaches would be like, I'm not going to tell you that. And Dan's like, no, we're not going to change our run game. Like, maybe he's lying to me, but I appreciate him at least giving me an answer. I don't think he's lying. Oh, no, Jared Goff. He did the spin thing. He did the spin thing and then throws this one away. Again, looking kind of realistic there. But that will do it for this Lions drive. They're going to have to settle for about a 45-yard field goal here. Krolik, I don't know who that is. Have you talked to Dre Bly this year or seen how much of an impact he's made on the secondary? So every now, I think twice a week, we get a positional coach. All right, Lions on the board. We can put in requests for who that's going to be, but usually they just kind of cycle through them. So we've had Dre Bly before. I think we had him last week. But we haven't asked him. I mean, it's hard to say exactly. It's always the toughest thing for me, and people are always really curious about it. Like, position coaches, what do they do? How much do they matter? Like, with a guy like Brian Branch, how much do we credit Dre Bly? Or is he just such a good natural talent that was so well coached at Alabama that hit the ground running, or, Jerry Jacobs becoming a better corner. Who do we credit with that? Is that Aaron Glenn? Is that Dre Bly? Is that, Aubrey Pleasant? It's really hard to parse those sort of things. Are you excited for Olympic flag football? I don't like the Olympics. I watch so little of the Olympics that I mean, I get why people get excited for it, but I don't know. Brian Duker as well. That's a good point. Any word on James Houston? Nothing recently. Last time we heard, Dan was like, yeah, maybe we get him back, but I don't want to say that we will or won't right now. There we go. Nice little hit there from Cam Sutton. A little shoulder to shoulder. I would guess James Houston is out for the season. If I had to guess right now, based on just the general feel I get from it, I would not expect James Houston back this year. I hate international cooperation. That's not true. I wish there was more cooperation. The give there is the guy that's not Gus Edwards, and I'm forgetting Hill. Nice tackle, open field tackle there by Jack Campbell, forcing a third down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Not even for the Super Bowl. I mean, maybe, I don't know. How long will Monty be out? It's a good question. I think we're going to learn a lot today on that. If they put him on IR, he has to miss 4 games. Not 4 weeks, 4 games. And I think that's an important distinction because the bye week is in 2 weeks. So if the Lions think he can be back in 4 weeks but not 4 games, or can be back within 4 weeks instead of sitting him out 4 games, they won't put him on IR. But if they do think it's going to be a little bit longer, they'll put him on IR. And so it's tough. They've eaten up a lot of their IR to returns. Again, you get 8 per season, and I think they've used 3. If they put Monty on there, it's 4, which is fine. Ooh, another big hit. But at the same time, rib injuries are tough. If it's a rib cartilage injury, hold on 1 second. Wait for it. Oh, they didn't do it. It's just a pain management thing. You can't like put a brace over it. It just has to heal, and those things can take a long time. Oh, Lamar keeps it, but Brian Branch is not fooled. Tackle for loss for the rookie. So yeah, if I had to guess right now, I'm thinking he goes to IR, which means he has to miss this week. He has to miss the Raiders game. He has to miss out of the bye against the Chargers, and then the Bears after that. So he'd be eligible to come back for Thanksgiving.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Big 3rd and 4 here. Lions need to get off the field. They are not going to. Too easy. Just dinking and dunking his way down, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Ugh, that's rough, Casey. I think Gardner Johnson, the way Gardner Johnson talks, he thinks he'll be back. I think there's a chance in the playoffs he comes back. Didn't even say on an Instagram Live, like, I'm going to be back in the divisional round. You'll see. Captain Chaos, Luco, thank you for the follows over on Twitch. Lamar looking, scrambling to his right. Skirts a couple tackles. There is a flag on the play. Gonna skirt another tackle. Take a big hit from Kirby Joseph. You have to imagine he should slide in the future there, but this one is coming back with a holding penalty. Who'll spy on Lamar tomorrow? Branch or Anzalone? Lions don't love spying, but I think Anzalone has a chance to be that guy. Branch, I think you're going to want covering the nickel. But I don't know. It depends. The Lions obviously play a lot of zone, too, so going to be a little bit of both. 10 bits from Captain James Kirk says, if the Lions win tomorrow, they will be the #1 seed. Do you mean in that exact moment? Or do you mean at the end of the season? This is too funny and super cool. I grew up near Detroit and haven't seen Detroit Lions game since Bo Schembechler and Woody Hayes. Wow. Lamar trying to chunk away at the 17-yard wide open receiver. Is that Odell? No, it's Zay Flowers again, just tearing up this Lions secondary right now. Lions learn from Seahawks games. Please say rush the passer. It's tough. I as a defensive coordinator, I don't even know what the game plan should be against Lamar because they have him more as a pocket passer this year than ever, which would tell you maybe send a little bit more blitz. Don't worry so much about containment as getting to him and sending a little bit more pressure. But at the same time, if he makes that first guy miss, well, then suddenly you're going to lose contain anyways, and it's going to be a huge game. Nice play there by, is that Tracy? Or was that Jerry? No gain there on first down.
46 seconds remaining in the first half. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling.
You're not as worried about a mobile quarterback this year as last year. Kind of, yeah.
Yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Lamar's better passing to the middle of the field, so make him to the third of the sidelines. Yeah, well, I think Brian Branch could have a big hand in enforcing that this week. 4-man rush from the Lions. Plenty of time for Jackson. This one's picked off again! Who did it this time? Was it Jared? No, this time it's Kirby. Joseph jumped the route and took at least 3 points off the board there for Baltimore. His second interception of the day for Lamar Jackson. Kirby, what anticipation and break on this route. Just ran the route right for him. Rashad Bateman didn't even have a chance at the football.
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Lions now
In
taking
oh, I
over
already read yours, Indigo.
with his slim
All right.
closing in
What is it, about 50 seconds left? I think the Lions have all 3 timeouts. 42 seconds left. Starting on their own 16. Do they just run the clock here? Or do they try to cut into the Ravens' lead? Maybe even take the lead over? They're running this play again. Shotgun snap 4. And they are just going to run a draw play here. Gibbs running into his own guy. Still running into his own guy. Pushing forward. And the Lions call a timeout. The Lions run the ball on first down, lose a yard, and then call timeout. Huh? Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting logic, Dan Campbell. This time they'll go shotgun. They are going to throw. Ravens send the blitz. Caught. First down, Jamison Williams. And now they're not using a timeout. As the clock continues to... Madden is broken. The clock is continuing to run inside 20 now. And they go no huddle. And now they're going to call an audible. Change the play down to 10 seconds left. And they're not going to run a play. They're just going to let the time run out. Okay. No, they're going to run a play. Another blitz comes. Okay. They're padding Jamison Williams' stats. Another little scuffle breaks out between him and Roquan Smith. But that's it's an interesting end of the half there. The Ravens leading most statistics there in terms of yardage and taking a 7-3 lead into halftime.
All right, Coach.
Very, we'll just call it an interesting first half.
Changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Thank you, Vito Noble. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm usually not a texter during stream, but something requires my attention. How much of an impact do you think John Fox has on our D now? It's a really hard question to answer, Paul, but it's certainly something. I find it interesting. I feel like this is kind of a new trend in the NFL of having these like senior defensive assistants. And I think they're just kind of your utility guy, whether you need someone to help, scout tendencies of the opponent or help give teaching points for schematic things. I think they do a little bit of all that sort of stuff. It's hard to quantify. Does he have a headset on, too? I guess that wouldn't surprise me either. What? Monty's not playing. He's already been declared out, Palms Uppy. You're very chaotic, Palms Uppy. I just want you to know that. Oh, I see what you're doing. That was not a work-related text. Oh, another fake keeper, and Tracy Walker bites hard and off to the races. Lamar shakes another guy, makes Tracy Walker miss a second time, and he's down inside the 35-yard line, down to the 31. Jerry Jacobs, the one who finally makes the tackle. That's a huge gain from Lamar.
What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one. And we all know that quarterbacks are coached.
Stream's been going pretty well under the new. There are some things that I'm concerned about it not being able to do. Alerts have been kind of wonky. It does seem, the stream itself seems to be going pretty well, though. Like, the game doesn't feel very laggy, no audio issues. It feels like it's been smoother. Chat, what do you think? Palms, stop it. Anzalone makes a tackle there, not after Gus Edwards picks up about 4. Yeah, Dom Capers was that guy last year. You know what? That's a really the John Fox question is a pretty good question. Maybe I'll ask Aaron Glenn about it next week. Mark Andrews wide open, picks up the first down, sets up the Ravens at the 15-yard line. Except for me cheating, it's fine. Chat. Don't Twitch chat. Your jealousy is showing. And it's not a good shade on you. Lamar Jackson looking up the seam again. Incomplete. Good coverage there by who other than Brian Branch. Does a little nice celebration. Man, the Lions' record is 1-5 in these Madden sims because they have gotten every single outcome incorrect. No alt helmets tomorrow. They were wearing them at practice to break them in for next week. They'll be wearing them on Monday night with the pajamas, the gray pajamas. Hits Andrews again. Oh my goodness. Breaks a tackle from Alex Anzalone. Gets down inside the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Ravens. Glenn, I feel like Aaron Glenn was not always this feisty with the media, but he's gotten pretty feisty. And whatever, like, I get it. That's just his personality. You learn not to take it personally. He got me pretty good this year. He got Justin this week when he was just asking, like, how do you stop Lamar Jackson? And he's like, you don't stop. Who's gonna stop Lamar Jackson? You don't stop Lamar Jackson. It's just like, okay, you're being petty with word choices, so you're forcing him to re-ask the question. Okay, how do you try to slow down? And it's just like, okay, that was an unnecessary interaction. Oh my gosh! Again, the Lamar Jackson keeper completely fools a Lions defender. This time it was Kirby Joseph, and he's playing a violin, I guess, for some reason. Yeah, look at Kirby just running in the wrong direction, and it is about to be 14-3 Ravens. You don't stop. Proof that he was right. You don't stop Lamar Jackson.
They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Kick is up, and it is good. 14-3 Ravens. Did you feisty with the media because he doesn't have Deuce? Maybe. Why can't he be that feisty with Scotty Montgomery? It's a good point, Uncle T-Rav, but Lamar's a different beast. I mean, maybe it's a receipt thing with Aaron Glenn. I wouldn't be surprised if he's that petty. But I don't know. I kind of just think that's him a little bit. I think he just doesn't want to do the media anymore. Which, I mean, like, here's the thing. If you're going to be a head coach, man, you're going to have to loosen up a little bit. It's because here's the thing, like, if you're that adversarial with the media, it's never going to get easier. It's only going to get harder. And obviously, like, you don't have to be good with the media to be a good head coach. Uh-oh, this one's going to Amon-Ra. He's got the exclamation point.
On play action, they'll throw.
There it is. It's to Amon-Ra. There's a glitch in the matrix.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Jeremy, is a rule that the Lions can only wear the all whites a certain amount of times. This because last year we wore them 3 times. This year we've already worn them twice. I don't think so. It's a good question, but I think there are only rules when you can and cannot wear certain uniforms. But I don't know if there's a limit. Gibbs to Gibbs, big hole there, but again, can't make the first guy miss. It's the one thing that I feel like has been missing from Gibbs in this game is that he finds those open holes, blasts through them, but can't make that first defensive back miss to turn these 4 or 5 yard runs into big ones. This is a cowboy helmet. Did I say cowboy helmet? Cowboy hat. All right, picks up the first down there, Sam Laporta. So with Patricia, obviously things got real bad at the start. Real bad at the start. And part of it was he lost trust in the media immediately with the story that came out. But to Patricia's credit, he loosened up quite a bit. He pulled all the media in for like a meeting so that we could just kind of have a back and forth off the record chat to see where each side was coming from. And then every week, every Thursday before practice, when we would come out to watch practice and everyone's warming up, he drives his little 4x4 and just chat with us. We'd ask him a bunch of questions, again, all off the record. But it built a level of trust and ease and understanding between him and the media that it became a more harmonious relationship. Now, obviously didn't make him a better coach. Didn't make the team any better. But I think things got better between him and the media. And did we always get all the answers we wanted? No. But it was a better relationship. And so anyways, to bring it back to Aaron Glenn, I think I think if he takes that next step as a head coach, he's going to need some sort of like event like that. This one's to J-Mo. He had the exclamation point. He's open. Oh, they didn't throw it to him, but he's got wide open. Who is it? Is it Amon-Ra? He's going to go. No, it's Josh Reynolds all the way. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
58 yards, and the Lions have got it back to within a score.
That was much needed, and it felt like the Lions had come so close on breaking out that big play. 3 or 4 times, Goff would just miss him. But Goff stayed patient, good protection, and Owe was on Josh Reynolds, which is just an absolute mismatch. And the ball, we're back. This is a ball game again. Analytics say go for 2 here. Yeah, maybe. It's a little bit early. I know Madden won't do it. Oh, Madden will do it. They are going to go for 2 to try to make this a 3-point play. Couldn't even get through my sentence without being wrong. Here comes a blitz. Finds an open receiver. That is caught and good. That time it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we got ourselves a 3-point game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt
Dan Campbell
he had for a 2-point
excited
conversion.
about that.
Now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
All right, we got ourselves a ball game, y'all. I'm going to alt-tab real quick. There we go. If Lions win a Madden Sim, then we should get nervous in real life. Maybe. Laporta was wide open. I saw that too. Both Twitch and YouTube saw it. I'd take a Madden win if we lose both games. It's worse. It's risky, though. If they win this Madden Sim. Lions lost to Carolina in Madden Sim. They sure did. And I don't think it was particularly close either. It was weird. So if you go to pridedetroit.com, the post for this Madden Sim, I have all of the results and what really happened lined up side by side. It was crazy. Do me and Dan Campbell hang out? No. I'd love to. I'd love to just like have a, like a bar. What do you call it when you're when you're sitting at the bar? What is that called? Just like sitting at the bar, having a beer together. Love to just chat.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards.
I was gonna say while I feel like I know Dan Campbell is a person, I feel like I don't know a ton about his personal life. Belly up, bellied up. All right, barfly, sure. What would I ask Dan at the bar? I don't know. I thought when you're sitting at the bar, I thought like the stools, that area is called something different. Maybe it's just at the bar. I don't know what I'd ask him. I think I'd just kind of let the conversation come naturally. Campbell is married. I know he has kids. I don't know how many. I know he has that little teacup dog. Just shoot the shit. Dan Campbell buys me a drink. What is it? I mean, it's probably just a beer, right? 2 dogs. Yeah, his kids do play volleyball. Comes a blitz. They send Brian Branch, and Lamar Jackson saw it coming a mile away. Easy first down conversion there. And is that Zay Flowers again? No, that's Odell. So Zay is 4, Odell is 3. Is that right? White Russians, dude. One of these days we'll get Dan on the show. I'd love to get him on the big stream, but getting him in the middle of the work week is probably tough, even if it is the player's day off. Do you think Dan has a man cave in his house? Maybe. All right, we need to stop here, Lions. Maybe a 3rd turnover. Why not? Sending a blitz. Alex Anzalone almost gets there in time. Big hit by Jerry Jacobs, but he can't dislodge the ball. And that's Odell again with a first down.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
I don't think we'll get him in November. I'll ask. I always try to ask for Dan when we can. And one time we came so damn close in the offseason and it just fell apart. I'll ask again, but in the middle of the season, it's tough.
Now Jackson on first down.
He doesn't do a ton of media during the week. I know he does, like, the radio. He does the 3 or 4 pressers that we get, but it'd be tough. Tracy Walker with a nice tackle for loss there, and him and Mark Andrews get into it a little bit.
Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage.
Yeah, just yeah.
To the right
Give.
side, this is
I love the little, like, I don't know if you guys heard that, but sometimes you can hear the crowd, just individuals say something, and he goes, "They can't stop us!"
difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Made me laugh.
Credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short stages.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, I have to imagine Dan knows who I am at this point. I ask him enough questions, so I feel like he should be able to trust us. And that's, and to be clear, that's, I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think he's not going on our show because he doesn't trust us. I think it's just he does a lot of media, and it's a big commitment. Even if, you know, we only want him for 10 minutes, it's time out of his day in which he'd probably be rather doing his job. I think we'll be, you know what, I'm gonna make a real big push this offseason to get him on for a show. I'll still ask during the week, during November, to see if we can somehow make it happen, but I'm doubtful. All right, anyways, back to the game. Justin Tucker out to kick a 54-yard field goal. Pretty darn good field goal kicker, and he nails it. Now, it's a 6-point lead, which is significant because the line that we put on this game was 6.5 for the people that wagered over on Twitch. What about FIP for November? I can ask. Are we just going to talk about music the entire time? How big of a donation do I have to make for you to... No, I'm not... There's no level of donation in which I will allow you guys to ask a question that I will ask Dan Campbell. That's not happening. We've had Dan on several times. In fact, Dan Miller. We've had Dan Miller on both of our long streams the last 2 years. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
No. Chad, I can't have you guys asking questions to Lions coaches as much fun as that would be. Nice catch there by Josh Reynolds, who gets the Lions to midfield at the end of the third quarter.
But a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, I still don't want to do it. Yeah, we might have Justin to kick things off. He usually prefers the morning.
As we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Drop your integrity and take the bribe. No. Even if it's a bribe for charity, no. Yeah, I'll talk to Graham in the near future about it. Thanks, Paul. That's good to know. Got a pretty decent mic here. Goff going to check this one down, but finds a wide open Josh Reynolds again. Turns it upfield. Going to come, I think, just a yard short. They'll call it 2nd and inches. You know what? I'll make an exception for you, Palms Uppy. I'll do that. I could try to play some CS. I've never played CSGO. I have a good idea on what our charity is going to be, but I have to finalize some things. It's going to be more than one. What happened with McAfee? So the story I got is just that, wow, look at all that time in the pocket. And he throws a pick! I can't believe it. Has all that time in the world, can't find an open receiver, and throws an interception. So McAfee, real quick, McAfee reached out, wanted Dan Campbell on the show, had Dan Campbell on the show before, got turned down, which happens. Like, the Lions are in the middle of their good run last year, and via the Lions kind of PR guy, Eamon Reynolds, said, like, no, sorry, can't happen this week. Normally all that happens, no big deal. McAfee instead throws a fit on his show, specifically calls out Eamon, the PR director. It was Green Bay week. Yeah, it was going into the final week of the season when they may have been playing for a playoff spot. And he just said, no, like, I can't do it this week. I'm too busy. And again, this is all being conveyed through the Lions PR guy. And McAfee calls him out. Eventually tweets out an apology. Saying, like, you know, what do he call himself? A baby back bitch or something? I don't know. A very bro calling out of himself. By the way, nice stop by Benito Jones, who almost kicked him. Did a little Michael Jackson in his face. And then, of course, like a week later, he makes another snide comment about Eamon. I think he even did it again this year. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's very unprofessional. And I get that's kind of his shtick. Is he doesn't have to be professional. He's just a guy talking about sports. But when you're dogging guys who are just doing their job like that and calling them out by name, I don't respect that. He's just telling it how it is. No, he's just being a dick. That's what he's doing, and you're glorifying it. I don't know. If you watch us on Twitch, you know that I have a very minor personal beef with McAfee, and I probably can't speak on it fully objectively. But I do think he's unprofessional, and I get why some people like that. It's different. It's different than, you know, Sports Center and guys in suit and ties and whatever. Just not my cup of tea. Right, exactly, Paul.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
What is in you? Like, Palms, I feel like you're a 10 out of 10, even on your scale of outrageous today.
Just a gain of a couple there. And second down.
Listen, I'm fun unprofessional, not mean unprofessional. All right? I will fully lean into being fun unprofessional. With my little, like, it's going to get out of control during Movember. There's going to be all sorts of stuff written on my face. I'm going to be eating stuff that I really don't want to eat. But, I don't know, just being mean. Oh, broken up! Incomplete! That looked like a touchdown initially. Instead, it's broken up, and that's a huge stop here as we're facing a big third down. Exactly, fun professional. I like that much. See, YouTube is good, guys. Twitch, I didn't see any of you type in fun. Oh, you actually, no, I'm wrong. The Pintar also wrote fun professional. All right, you're both smart. You're both good. Blitz coming from Anzalone, forces a quick pass, and it's dropped. Incomplete. And now Justin Tucker. This is a big kick. This is a big kick on many levels. He makes this, it's a 9.2 possession game, and he also pushes the margin to 9 points, which is over the 6.5 line of the football game.
This to make it a 2-score game.
Miss it.
Tucker's kick is good.
Who am I kidding? It's Justin Tucker.
9-point lead. So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way.
We're your real family.
The significance is that they made it
Okay, have you guys seen that commencement speech? I don't know what college it was at, and I don't even know who the guy was at, but it was a commencement speech about identifying idiots. And it was an amazing speech, and basically the conclusion was if you want to find an idiot, find the person who's being cruel. Because cruelty is using your animal instinct to react to fear instead of being a more...
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
I hate to use the word evolved, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to look that up, but I would highly recommend that speech because it's really good. And that's kind of how I feel a little bit about McAfee. I feel like he's kind of a jerk sometimes. I can be mean sometimes, but I like to think I've been better about it lately. Cerebral is a better way to put it. I used to, when I was younger, call out things that I didn't like, and I think as I've gotten older, I've realized there's no benefit in that. I mean, you might get like more likes on... Oh, God. Hold on to the ball, at least. But anyways, just don't be cruel. When I say it's chaos, be kind, I mean it. And I want you to call me out when I'm not following that. You see, I'm going to get props Good Morning Football for sending jerseys. Or Amin? Oh, Amen. Amen. You spelled it wrong. But yes, he did. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, those guys are awesome. You may or may not like their football analysis, but the Good Morning Football crew has always, to me, been a good show. They celebrate football, which I think we should do more. I fear the... That's right. I fear the food. Serious question, what could you see the Lions doing at the trade deadline? Could we see a move in or out of Detroit? I don't know. I know you don't know anything, but would you like or expect any moves? I don't expect them to add a wide receiver. Running back, maybe, but probably not. Corner, I would say, is a possibility. I think they like their receivers. I think... Oh, he had him, but it was broken up by Marlon Humphrey. Had Jim, but like, I don't know. You think about it. Who would you pull? Who do the Lions want to pull off in terms of the receivers? They like Josh Reynolds a lot. Amon-Ra is great. You want to get J-Mo more involved. Oh, they're going for it. Fourth and I guess they have to. It's a 9-point game. We got to stand up for this one, chat. 4-man rush. Plenty of time for Goff. Going to push this one downfield.
To the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So a big
what?
There, Charles.
What?
That was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It wasn't even close. There was no one. Why are you forcing a ball to a guy that's not even open?
You've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Well,
Now the Baltimore offense heading
everyone run to fan. Put your bets. I almost said a competitive betting sportsbook that DraftKings don't actually do that, by the way. But hey, Lions, if they win, they will send Madden spiraling to an 0-7 start. There it is. Ryan75, thank you for the follow. By the way, shout out YouTube. 124 of you. That's a great first YouTube stream in the co-streaming era. Oh, Lions send a run blitz, but can't bring him down. Oh, nice cleanup tackle there. Just before the end zone. I know there are 300 of you over on Twitch. We've been streaming on Twitch for 6 years, though. This is our first stream on YouTube in like 4 years.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Lamar's going to keep it. Oh, look at that play from Derek Barnes. Sheds the block and is immediately in Lamar Jackson's face. tackle for a 4-yard loss.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable.
It's true, you don't get channel points on YouTube.
Partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're
Listen,
able to
there are
dive into
advantages
favor.
of both, all right? We don't need to fight.
You have to dress it
I
up.
love you guys on YouTube. I love you guys on Twitch.
Formations and looks.
All right, going to force him to throw here on 3rd and goal. Lamar going to scramble to his right. Throws, finds him. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Gus Edwards dropped it at the last moment. And that's going to keep this a 2-score game.
Before the ball arrives,
Uh-oh, chat. If I'm doing my maths correctly,
because of the
if
angles,
Baltimore makes this,
when you're going
it's a
to get
12-point game. If the Lions return and get a touchdown,
instead in this
they
case,
beat the spread.
timed it perfectly.
They beat the Madden Sim spread. Uh-oh. Frog Bark, I feel obligated to watch. Hey, if you can watch on both, very much appreciate that too. Help our stats on both. Help us grow on YouTube.
Trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt,
20 bits from Captain. No, sorry. 1 bit from Captain James Kirk says the realistic part of this is the Lions not getting to 20 points.
while it's not
Are you saying because it's reverse of what actually happens? Fourth quarter Madden golf is literally the worst thing. You're not wrong. Never argue with an idiot. They will drag you down to level and beat you with experience. It's a good quote. Is that actually Twain? Because I feel like Mark Twain gets attributed a lot of quotes that aren't actually his. Isn't the wasn't it said that the Ted Lasso quote, the
Set to kick it away.
be curious, not judgmental? Isn't that being falsely attributed to
Here's
someone?
Raymond bringing it out.
Oh, the least I did read it wrong. You're right. The least realistic part.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here's Goff and the Lions down by 12. 2 minutes.
The Panthers lost 42-24 2 weeks in a row. I didn't realize that.
3 timeouts.
Oh yeah, they say it's by Walt Whitman in the show. I don't. Some people told me he didn't actually do that. Rogers uses that quote a lot. What, the be curious, not judgmental? Ooh, I don't like that. Because I do like that quote a lot too. But I don't like if he's weaponizing it for the things that he supports. All right, let's beat the spread here. Let's try to honor some people who went bold and picked the Lions this week.
Touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
and if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just
Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Abraham Lincoln. That's right.
Look at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
JT Sam looking for some channel points. Hashtag beat the spread. Indigo, I will punch you through this monitor.
Goff.
Come on, Goff. All right, I'll take a first down. Chip away.
And he will get enough for a
Don't hurt people, by the way. I'm not encouraging violence.
2-minute warning. To throw is Goff.
Screen. Get him. Oh, look at all those blockers out in front.
Setting up the screen.
Get him.
This is key.
Follow your blocks.
He'll be
What are you doing?
to 33, 5 yards on the play. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the
All right, come on. Why aren't we hurrying up here? You got 3 timeouts. Why are you huddling?
And in this case,
Stop
the offense is
huddling.
taking what the defense is giving them, not what
I don't
they
need to see Cam Sutton on the side. Okay, there we go. No huddle.
Second down.
JMO, is that at the top of the screen with an exclamation point?
They'll fake
Little
the
play
give.
action.
Now Goff.
Please throw the ball. Please throw the ball and not at a purple player. Oh, we had him.
His throw here's in.
Who had him?
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
All right. 4 down territory. I guess it's not as 4 downs. Not territory. It doesn't matter where you are. You're going for it. You need 2 touchdowns.
Make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Goff.
You got to pull that in, man. Laporta, we need you.
It's incomplete.
Can't remember who said it. It might have been some. I might have some of the exact words. But I heard a speech where a guy said, let the naive be naive. They're too naive to be hurt by what they don't know.
This game's over.
Yeah.
Will the defense
That's a tough one. Because I think I generally agree, but I think in general you also want to try to inform people. What is that? That was like a glorified spike. By the way, Zaz is being super cute right now. My bed's a mess, I know, okay? Shut up. Sorry. Getting defensive. Sorry. See? I was fearful of you guys making fun of my bed, and I got angry. I can't be that. I need to be better. That was the worst fourth down play. All right. Lions have 3 timeouts. I'm going to figure out a way in which they're still going to beat the spread. To be fair, today I'm actually cleaning my sheets, so there's a reason. There's actually a particular reason why my bed is not made today, but it's also usually not made. Oh God, the keeper just gets Aiden Hutch in the butt, and he's wide open. Breaks a tackle down inside the 10. But I like when he sleeps on his back and he's got a paw up. He's got the paw up. I don't know why they do that, but I like it. Just imagine sleeping on your back and you just have an arm sticking straight out. Least Lions have played a clean game, nearly no penalties. Almost no turnovers, too. The Ravens have more turn. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. I take it back.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
All right. At least they're using their timeouts. I'm mortgaging my house on these channels. Well, Duck Lion, you're looking in good shape right now. Okay, so we 100% win in real life and keep them under 100 yards rushing. If we're playing here's the thing. It hasn't been complete opposites every time. Like, statistically, you're getting a little tricky. Like, the only, game it really felt the true opposite one was Seattle, where the Lions won in overtime in Madden and lost in overtime in real life. Come on, let's get a touchdown. You guys hear that? Makes me laugh. Oh no, Gus Edwards suffers an injury at the end of the game. You don't want to see that. The game is pretty much already in hand. Are you doing a November West Michigan meetup? No. Why would I be doing that? Maybe in the offseason. Here's the thing. And this is a Madden Sim YouTube and Twitch exclusive. We're looking into doing something big for the draft. Like Vox Media SB Nation big for the draft. Getting everyone involved. Nothing's set yet, but some of the wheels are starting to get put into motion. That was too easy. I'm not going to make any promises. But they like what we do. They like all the live streaming stuff we do. It might involve a charity as well. But there are some big plans, big aspirations for the draft in Detroit next year. So, not that I need you to clear your schedule. I imagine you were already planning on watching the draft. Chat, if you pick the Lions this week, plus 6.5, you are courageous. I admire your courage. You know what? I'd like to do more meetups in general. I mean, we've never really done one. Lionside, I don't know if they sell tickets for the draft. You know what? I have no idea. I'm talking out of my element. You'd have to ask someone else. I feel like it's just a event you walk up to, but I could be completely wrong.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I always thought you just show up, but tickets are free. Are there tickets? That's the question. Is there tickets to the draft, or do you just show up?
this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about
They do sell
things
tickets.
with this ball game, but
You went to Nashville. So it was a ticketed event, but they're free.
You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to
Got to get them through the NFL app.
film session in the
Okay.
coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're gonna
Got to run that play. Run that play.
error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind
Rich,
us?
every single Madden sim that we've done, Rich, has picked the wrong winner. So hopefully you're right. Hopefully the actual game will go nothing like that. What was that throw?
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
Goff and JMO not on the same page there.
This game overall, it's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Yeah, where is that the draft countdown clock? Is that in Campus Martius? I have to imagine it probably is.
Second and 10 from the 25.
Jahmyr Gibbs lined up out wide with the exclamation point over his. Oh, now it changes to Josh Reynolds, I think.
Out of the gun. Goff.
Deep shot over the middle. Nice play to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who gets over to the 45, down to the 48-yard line.
Just well upfield across the 40.
Lions still have a timeout left.
22 yards there. A first.
Yeah, the men lines might get Caleb Williams.
They probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth.
The attractions are outside the hall.
Pick up on that throw.
Yeah,
Seats
this is
are-
where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though
Interesting.
the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out
Dress
who's
up
gonna
as a
fight,
giraffe
who's gonna scrap,
when you go to the
who's gonna
draft.
keep their heads up.
Hey, Josh. Oh, it's JMO. Hey, JMO with the late touchdown. A little garbage time score. I'll take it.
And the Lions have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
I don't know if you guys saw Jameson Williams' press thing today. It was kind of funny hearing him talk about his celebrations and how both times he's now just like sprinted away from everybody. He's like, yeah, I don't know why I do it. I'm not really thinking about it in the moment. But
Yeah, you would think they had
I just want to go on the sideline and celebrate with my teammates.
that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
All right, so it's a 12-point game.
Up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
What? Wait, hold on. What? What do I need to see? He needs to go. Okay, so I am going to LA. And if Chris hasn't gone to Olive Garden yet, I'm going to try it and drag him Saturday afternoon. I can't Saturday. I might be able to say early Saturday night. Here comes the onside kick, though. Come on, make it exciting. Bounce, drop it. Truck stick him. Strip it, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who remains on special teams.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Thank you for the subscription. I can't see who it is. Oh, Paul Thomas. I can't. It's not on my activity feed, but I guess just have to look at the screen. Paul Thomas, thank you for the subscription. We haven't gotten any.
And now here
Let me.
come the Ravens.
Chat, has anyone
And this one all over
become a
the
member
shop, you might
on
say.
YouTube? Because I
Timeout remaining.
don't want to miss that if that's happened. And I don't know where I'd find that if it did happen.
Strictly for pride.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that, bud. As always, not as always, but because this is our first YouTube live stream in quite some time, I do want to send a reminder to Twitch that we have a bunch of other content on YouTube that is not available on Twitch. I am sending out your sticker today, JP. I know I've forgotten about it, to be completely honest, but I know. But we'll get to it, I promise. I will get to it today. Today feels like my first free day in a very long time. It's probably Detroit in other states. Some of our writers are. We have someone in Canada. Andrew Cotto is in California. Chris is in California.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and
Get out of here with a win. That'll do it, I think, for this game, by the way. But anyways, YouTube. Miko does an amazing job over there with preview content, post-game content, film breakdowns. sometimes puts clips of the podcast if you can't catch the full thing on Twitch or the our podcast feed. Interviews. John is the one from the land of poutine. That is correct. Twitch, please. All right, that'll do it, y'all. Lions lose the Madden sim for the 6th time this year. The Lions fall to 1-6 in the Madden sims, which means, of course, they have a good chance of going 6-1 in real life, and that would be something, man, because I truly do believe that this game tomorrow will be the most difficult one on the schedule. Michael Pintar, hey, I know you from Twitch. Thank you for subscribing over here on YouTube as well.
So that'll do it for us.
All right, last thing we got to do here. Well, first thing I got to do is get out of here, so stop being very loud. We gotta distribute channel points here to our Twitch audience. If you bet on the Lions plus 6.5, I am so sorry. I'm going to take all of your channel points away, and by all I mean however many you bet on. There we go. Hey, it's my full face again. Let me go to the Twitch chat. Prediction. Choose outcome. Ravens minus 6.5 are your winners. Congratulations to everyone who was a trader and bet on them. But that's how it works. YouTube, if you want to come over to Twitch and gamble on your channel points, we are at twitch.tv/Pride of Detroit. We will continue to stream there. We'll continue to stream on YouTube. I'm not sure if we're going to use the same software that I used today, but it did work quite well. So maybe. We'll see. There's some additional kind of complications when we're going to be using Zoom, but I think we'll be okay. Anyways, that's going to do it. I don't know. Ooh, how are raids going to work? I have no idea. Let's try to raid. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but we are going to, our favorite Saturday morning, afternoon raid is our good friend, Jonathan Ong, who creates live music right in front of you. You put in a request, and he creates the entire song by listening to it just a couple times. It's really an incredible watch. I don't think you're going to get sent over there from YouTube, so if you want to see him, head over to our Twitch channel, which looks like the raid is a go, and then I'll just probably have to stop the stream on YouTube. But either way, spend some time there. Go Penn State. Go Michigan. And, of course, go Detroit Lions. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game, both on YouTube and Twitch. See you guys later. Okay. I think it's just you and I, YouTube. I think it's just us, YouTube. We got rid of Twitch finally. Don't tell them. No one tell them. But seriously, thank you. Thank you, YouTube, for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys continue to watch our live streams. I hope you like them over there. Oh, Twitch is still here? Huh. Shoot. No, you guys rated. All right. See you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.